Hold on. Points.
Oh, it's Ike. Yay.
We like Ike. Oh, he was a legend.
Huh.
Actually, damn, that's a lot of points.
But he has no secondary effect. Like, again, it's one of those things, and, you know, it's giant spoilers, and I kind of don't want to say, like, basically, like we talked about with spirits, a lot of these effects are really funny when you know what they're referencing. Do you know what character gave you that made of metal effect?
Was that the Fiora?
Yeah, that was Fiora.
Seriously?
I want to dodge around the spoiler reason for that, but the spoiler is one of its... the spoiler is a fucking spirit.
Ah!
I was waiting for that to happen.
Contingency mind!
Yeah, I want, like... I want to just... I want to just avoid talking about that because spoilers, but I believe you actually do have to fight that Fiora spirit in World of Light, so I think we would have to talk about that at some point.
There's another funny one. He starts out slow and weak.
Yes.
Slow start is the worst thing.
Oh god, I just had an epiphany when, like, if Regigigas gets added back to Sword and Shield, doubles Regigigas with... Huh. That actually saved you. His final smash...
That's what I was trying to do!
His final smash actually saved you, but I thought an epiphany of the worst.
Neutralizing gas, Regigigas, bitch!
Neutralizing gas, Gigantamaxing Regigigas.
Yeah!
That will be awful, especially because Regigigas did get, it does get a fighting move, right?
I think it gets Drain Punch, actually?
It gets Drain Punch or Superpower, meaning it would have Max Knuckle, you could raise its power for 3 turns. And then if it was able to survive for those 3 turns and it is being filtered through Drain Punch, you get your health back!
This is the best idea.
This is why neutralizing gas shouldn't have existed.
It's also a really good example of retroactively bigger problems with maxing as a whole, because maxing is fucking skillless and cheap.
Like,
the HP...
Spicy habanero hot take. I feel like people tend basically the like.
Damn it, Meta Knight.
When in a competitive game, the like kind of double standard of what skillless has I've always found fascinating because it's you have like Gigantamax or like Dracovish, those are problems, but it's like Garchomp was never a problem.
Garchomp
Mega
is
Tyranitar was never
Garchomp is uber in its debut generation, so it was banned. Garchomp only became OU when better dragons and better things with ice coverage existed in the next generation, and Garchomp could be offset by the Weather Wars. So no, Garchomp.
Okay, like that one specifically, but you still have like you have all these fucking Omega evolutions over here. It's like, ooh, Dracovish is overpowered. Gorilla Tactics is overpowered. Gigantamax is overpowered. Yet no one fucking complained about Mega Tyranitar.
Mega Tyranitar was actually deemed worse than regular Tyranitar by a bunch of people.
It was?
Yeah.
But its stats were better.
I had a long argument in a YouTube chain. A lot of people preferred regular Tyranitar.
But, like, all of its stats were just better, and it still has Sandstream as its ability, right? Yeah, so...
It seems worse, though.
Why?
It's a 2... I'm trying to focus here. Oh, damn you! I can make my point in a minute. There we go. It's a huge contention point with Mega Evolution that gets brought up why a lot of people preferred regular Tyranitar, and this is technically true. One, the special defense boost you get in a Sandstorm combined with an Assault Vest makes regular Tyranitar infinitely better at taking special hits, since Tyranitar lacks good recovery anyway. Might as well bulk up on the special side. And 2, Choice Band or Life Orb is more damage than the Mega Evolution. The only thing the Mega Evolution ultimately has, the extra speed, makes the Mega Evolution better at Dragon Dance.
Wouldn't that then by extension make it better than the Life Orb because of Dragon Dance?
No.
I know you could Dragon Dance was the Life Orb, but the Mega would be faster and would
Mega Evolution is faster, but the Life Orb let that thing net kills, the Mega couldn't.
How? Like, what is its attack, then? How much did it jump by?
It's not enough where the 30% of a Life Orb is just...
I just want its attack went from like 100 to 130.
All Mega Evolutions are not within the range of outdoing a Life Orb. Even the Mewtwo. Even the jump to the 194, apparently a Life Orb is still like an ass hair better.
That doesn't, for at least the Mewtwo one, feel right.
Apparently, it's just by a couple of points. Apparently, no Mega Evolution outdoes the 30% of a Life Orb. Bye, Luigi. I didn't think about this until I was midway into kicking him, but I was fighting Luigi as a giant Bowser on top of the mansion.
Huh.
In case anyone's confused to why, like, there are people who've never played Luigi's Mansion. The final boss of Luigi's Mansion is basically a giant Bowser on top of the... Okay. Who among these spirits can Kirby not inhale? I think there's 2 correct answers here. It's this, and I believe there's a, one other one.
That's Frosty's and mini balls, Bugsy's and mini balls.
So, that's
no, you can inhale.
No!
Those.
I'm proving something. You do this, you do get a ding.
But it's not the right ding. I believe this goes off to a character path. Wispy Woods, I think, is progression, or that might be flipped around. But we're 100%ing it anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. What happens? Because you can't really inhale these.
One of these, like... That's why one of these is progression, the other one, I believe it is a character.
Damn it. This is my favorite thing than the small, angry... And again, this is a really good example of the series, because that enemy starts in the small, like...
Well, don't you know it's Kirby, and Sakurai panders to Kirby, even though they, like... There's only 3 Kirby characters that are playable, right? It's just Kirby, Meta Knight, and Dedede.
I don't think we're forgetting anyone.
No. Nope, that's it, because everyone wants Bandana, Waddle Dee, or like Marks or something.
Now this should ding. Because you can't really inhale those, and Wispy's a boss. Yeah. But the interesting, bizarre one is Wispy. Like, he is basically he's a boss, and you generally can't in hell Wispy without like very specific circumstances. So this is correct, since though the mini bosses, like the frost guy, does actually give you ice powers.
Mr. Frosty and Bugsy, while you can't inhale them normally, after you beat them, you can inhale them. And the one boss would give you ice, and Bugsy gives you suplex, which I hated as a child because I thought the ability was dumb and useless because it requires an enemy to function. But because of that, I didn't realize it does an obnoxious amount of damage, and I think you are invincible when doing a lot of the moves in it.
Jerk.
So Suplex is actually one of the few boss, like it's one of the
This
few...
should also ding.
But like I said, one of these was a character and the other was a, like... Yeah. Oh, Whisper was the character.
Ah, Mewtwo. I'm making that a thing? Mootoo. So it's Moo also. I'm kidding. That will be my thing. I think that was a smash spot where we just started talking about Mewtwo, but I said it's Mootoo.
So it's Moo also.
It is also Moo. Yes.
Uh-huh. I love that clip from Kirby Right Back At Ya of like Dedede and Escargoon are talking about, like, I think they are talking about how does a Waddle Dee eat because it doesn't have a mouth. One of them bets that it, like, doesn't eat, the other bets that it does. They hold a cookie up to its mouth and it's just absorbed in.
Yes. Get up here.
You know, that anime was surprisingly not entirely butchered by 4Kids. Barring certain exceptions.
Like the butchering of the episode with the otaku people.
Or the episode where Kirby has a gun.
Actual things that happen.
My favorite part about the Kirby gun thing is that it's like an actual, realistic, like, Tommy gun.
Yeah. Ah! Booyah. It was a realistic gun. It was a very realistic gun, and Kirby's just, he can't control it, so he's just firing ammunition.
Everywhere.
It's amazingly funny. Like, it's actually really, really funny. That anime was great. The reveal! My favorite thing about that anime has to be the customer service reveal.
Yes.
Cause you always see him and he looked human. So, and he was always cut off, but then...
So, like, your mind just kind of fills in that he must be really tall. He's actually stupid short.
It's time, time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, because I was talking about this, when it comes to Mega Evolution, more specifically Mega Tyranitar, do you think Mega Tyranitar is better, or do you think regular Tyranitar is better? Most people seem to prefer regular Tyranitar and think the Mega Evolution is useless. However, I think both forms can be good. Regular Tyranitar holding an Assault Vest can be far more bulky just because the Assault Vest plus the Sandstorm makes it far bulkier on the special defense side, and I will agree that can be really good. However, I think the Mega Evolution is criminally underrated because the Mega Evolution being faster means it, with Dragon Dance, can outpace a lot more Pokemon after a Dragon Dance than you think it would, meaning you do not need to run a Choice Scarf and end up with the Choice Scarf move locking limitation. This lets the Mega Evolution actually run around as a speed sweeper set better than regular Tyranitar, and I think that's incredibly good because Sweeper Tyranitar back in the day might not be as strong as a Tyranitar holding a Life Orb and trying to set up a Dragon Dance, but the immediate boost of speed puts you over a lot more key threats, and I think that is really, really good. But anyway, I'm rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a show for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.